Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another video, and today we are back doing some football league tables, soccer for my fellow Americans out there. I last did my really popular video, which is now sitting at a whopping 55,000 views. Absolutely breathtaking. I did that about a month ago. So I wanted to go through today, and I wanted to do an update, but I'm just doing the English football pyramid, the top 4 leagues. Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, I'm doing those. And I'll do another video maybe next week going over some other leagues. I'm recording this on the 4th of February, so also I know I need to trim my nails. It's been a little while. Oof, those are getting rough. Also for the Premier League and the Championship, I might do a comparison between where they were when I last did this video a month ago and where they are now. But anyways, we'll start with the Premier League. Look at this new pen I got. I don't know what it says. It has a bunch of Chinese writing on it. Beijing. Yeah, anyways, I love the way these write. Focus. There we go. Okay. Let's start at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, the bottom of the Premier League. And this is a team that was in the same spot 20th when I last did this video a month ago. They have 2 wins, 4 draws, 17 losses, for a total of only 10 points. 4 losses, 2 draws in the last 6. They are down bad in the basement. I don't see any way they're going to get out of relegation. And that is Sheffield. United. Sheffield United. Just above them. Also exactly where they were the last time I did this video. 23 games played, 3 wins, 4 draws, 16 losses, only 13 points. But they've gotten a win more recently. They're 1 win, 3 losses, 2 draws in the last 6. That is... Oops. Pretend that's an R. Burnley. Burnley is right there in 19th. Now, we come to 18th place. 18th place. Oh, this was gonna get tricky because... Okay. They are down 2 spots from where they were last time. Now they're down here in 18th. 23 games played, 8 wins, 5 draws, 10 losses, a total of 19 points. But there's a bit of an asterisk there because this team has a 10-point deduction for breaking league rules. So we'll put the asterisk right there. We have Everton. They have dropped 2 spots. Last time I did the video, they were in 16th. Today they find themselves in 18th. Now, 17th place, another team that finds themselves precisely where they were this team always sounds like the most fake to me, because I grew up watching Robin Hood or something. Like, this is a fantasy city. This place doesn't exist. 5 wins, 5 draws, 12 losses, 20 points. In their last 6, they have 4 losses, 2 wins. And they are exactly where they were a month ago, but we have a feel-good story here, and look at that, 2 wins in their last 2 games, 3 wins in their last 6, only 1 loss. A team that has rose 2 places. They switched spots with Everton right here in 16th place. Luton Town, and I really did not want Luton Town to be a yo-yo club this season. I thought that they'd be a really good story. I love everything going on with that whole club. It would have really been disappointing for me if they went right back down after coming up, but I'm hopeful that they can hang on here. They have 20 points, so they have the same amount of points as Everton, but they have a slightly better goal differential, Nottingham Forest. So they just need to, in my opinion, stay ahead of Everton. Burnley and Sheffield United are pretty much screwed. Now in 15th place, we have a team that fell down 2 spots from where they were a month ago. 2 spots. In 15th place, we have Brentford, the Bees. Brentford. 21 games played, 6 wins, 4 draws, 11 losses. They have 22 points, but look at that recent run of form. 5 losses, only 1 win. I think Luton could perhaps jump up here to 15th and send Brentford down to 16th or even 17th. That's what I think could happen. But now we have our 14th placed team. They have gone up. Where were they last time? Last time they were in 15th, so they've gone up 1 spot. From where they were a month ago. If I get any of these wrong, I'm sorry. I'm like clicking through my old video here in a tab off to the side. So I'm sorry if there's any mistakes with the rising and falling. But in 14th place, we have Crystal Palace. 23 matches played, 6 wins, 6 draws, 11 losses. But look at that, they have 24 points and negative 14 goal differentials. They have a worse goal differential than Brentford, Luton Town, Nottingham Forest, and Everton. So not great defense going on there. And they have 2 wins, 3 losses, and a draw in their last 6. Now we come to our 13th place team. They fell 2 spots from where they were last month, and that is Bournemouth fell down to 13th place from 11th. But they only have played 21 games. You see a lot of these other clubs have 22 or 23. So they do have 2 games in hand there on some of these clubs. 7 wins, 5 draws, 9 losses. 26 points, 3 wins, 2 losses, and a draw in their last 6 games. Now a team who has stayed exactly put from where they were a month ago in that 12th draws, 11 losses, 26 points. 3 losses, 1 win, 2 draws in the last 6. They have stayed right where they were. Now 11th, we have a team that rose up. How many spots? We have a pretty big riser. Yeah, pretty big riser here at 11th. Our biggest riser so far. They have climbed up three places. And that's good because this is a club that I think I said last time one of my best friends is a supporter of. Let's hope it all fits here. Hampton. I'm not gonna fit Wanderers in there, so I'm just gonna do that. Wolverhampton Wanderers are there in 11th place, a nice little ascent that they have made in the last month there. 22 games played, 8 wins, 5 draws, 9 losses, only a negative 2 goal differential, 29 points, 3 wins, 2 losses, and a draw in the last 6. And now we get to the 10th place team who has stayed in 10th place over the course of the last month. And that would be Chelsea. They haven't moved, although their last 6 they have been pretty good. 4 wins, only 2 losses. 9, 4, and 9. Positive 1 goal differential, 31 points. Now we come to the 9 spot, a team that has fallen 2 places since last month. Down to. We get Newcastle United. I think people were kind of expecting them to be a bit better, with the new owners and everything like that, but they've lost 4 of their last 6 matches, only winning 1 of those. In 23 games, they're 10-3 and 10, but they have a positive 11 goal differential, which means right up there with the 5th place team, as you can see, so that's not bad, but 33 points there for Newcastle. In 8th spot, a team that has not moved from where they were last month. We have Manchester United. They're in 8th. 22 games, 11 wins, 2 draws, 9 losses. Negative 4 goal differential, the only team in the top 10 with a negative goal differential, 35 points. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses in the last 6. Manchester United now in 7th place. We have a team that has climbed 2 spots, and I'm glad to see this team doing well. I've said it before, I'm not really a fan of any English teams, especially not really in the Premier League, but this is a team that I kind of like. Just hope does well and doesn't go down, because I like them. In 7th place we have Brighton and Hove Albion in 7th place. 23 games played, 9 wins, 8 draws, 6 losses. Positive 4 goal differential, 35 points. 3 draws, 2 losses, 2 wins, 1 loss in the last 6. Good showing from Brighton and Hove Albion, just kind of climbing a little bit there. Now we come to the 6th spot, another team that has not moved. We have West Ham United. West Ham United, 22 games played, 10-6 and 6, 36 points, 3 wins, 3 draws in the last 6. Actually a pretty good run of form there for West Ham United. 5th place, so we get our Europa League team. And This is a team that has fallen one place from where they were a month ago. And that is Tottenham Hotspur. Son just had a great goal in the was it the Asian Nations Cup? Is that what it's called? My apologies if I got that wrong, but Tottenham earned that Europa League spot right there. 23 games played, 13 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses. Positive 14 goal differential, which is, way better than any of the teams outside of the top 5. 44 points, well clear here of 6th place, I don't think. I don't know, unless Tottenham's form takes a massive turnaround for the worse, I don't think they're going to be losing that 5th place spot. 3 wins, a loss, 2 draws in the last 6. 4th place, a team that, where were they? They fell 1 spot, but I'm glad to see them here in a Champions League spot. I feel similarly about this team as I do about Brighton. I don't really cheer for them, I just like it when they do well. They're a team I have positive feelings for. That's Aston Villa, 23 games, 14, 4, and 5. 46 points, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses in the last 6. Now 3rd place, we have a team that has dropped. They dropped a lot, I think. Hold on, I have to go back. Yeah, they dropped, well, not a lot, but they've dropped 2 places, rather. And that is Arsenal. I did the video a month ago. They were top of the league. There they are now, down at 3rd. Although they're equal on points with 2nd place. Their run of form in the last 6, though, isn't massively inspiring, but the goal differential's close. The points are the same amount of wins, same amount of draws, only 1 more loss, but played 1 more game. So they could, potentially, theoretically swap back here. Up to 2nd place. Whoa, right now, 2nd place, climbing. They were in 5th, so they climbed 3 places to get here. In 2nd place. We knew they wouldn't last long down in 5th. That is Manchester City. 21 played, 14, 4, and 3. 46 points, 5 wins, 1 draw in the last 6. They have the best run of form of any team over their last 6 games. Better even than the team that is ahead of them by 5 points at the moment, who climbed a single place from where they were a month ago, and whose manager announced this would be his final year with the team, so it's going to be big news how this year turns out. Liverpool, all eyes on Liverpool this year with the announcement of Jurgen Klopp leaving. 22 games played, 15 wins, 6 draws, only 1 loss, 51 points, 4 wins, 2 draws in the last 6. In my opinion, as we all kind of expected, it's going to come down to these 2 teams winning the league at the end of the season. Alright, we all knew that was coming. Okay. Let's get out of the Premier League. Let's move now to the Championship. After the Championship, I'm probably going to go a little bit quicker through the teams. Just because, not as much to say there. What's funny is for these bottom 3 teams in the Championship, none of them have moved from where they were a month ago. At the bottom of the league, Wednesday. It is so sad to see what's happened to this club. It's Sheffield Wednesday. Man, it's a sad story if you know anything about that, their ownership situation. And finally just added them. One of my other friend's favorite clubs, just because he always plays as them in FIFA. Queen's Park Rangers. These are your bottom three teams. The only ones I can really see potentially getting out of this spot is Queen's Park Rangers here, if they can, because they're only 3 points off the team ahead of them, right? But, okay. In 21st place, another team that's exactly where they were a month ago. I wonder if that's going to be a theme in this league, a little bit less moving, I'm not sure. We have Huddersfield down. I'm not going to do that, I'm just getting a long video, so I'm just going to start listing the teams. In 20th place, team that has fallen one spot. We have Stoke City. Stoke City, 19th place. Another team that has fallen one spot. We have Birmingham City, 18th place. Now this team seems to have fallen a decent bit. Hold on. 18th place. Wow, that's a big collapse from them. I had to scroll through a bit of my video. They fell 4 places. And that is the Blackburn Rovers. If there's any Blackburn Rovers fans, let me know what happened. 4 losses, 2 draws in the last 6. That is absolutely brutal for them. 17th place. We have a team that dropped a single spot from where they were last time. And that is, well, that's a terrible E. I've done it again. Swansea. Apologies for my terrible handwriting there. Okay. Where were they last time? Hold on, did I might have gone the wrong direction here. Okay, so this team actually climbed, so they did a reverse Blackburn Rovers. This team climbed 4 places, and that is the Millwall, the Lions. 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. In the last 6, Millwall going up, up, up. And 15th place. We have a team that went up 2 spots. There's a lot of movement here towards the bottom half of the table. The team I pointed out last time has a very fancy sounding name. Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle there in 15th, up 2 spots from where they were last time. In 14th, the team that has fallen 2 places from where they were last time. We have place. A team that has fallen 3 spots. Man, there's a lot of movement going on in the championship compared to the Premier League. This is why everyone says it's the better league. Everyone, more exciting league at the very least. Cardiff City. 12th place, falling down 1 spot from last month. We have Middlesbrough. Very long name, but we have Middlesbrough. 11th place. Oh, this was a big fall, wasn't it? Yeah, there's another 4 spot. Lots of big movements there. -4, up 4, down 4, -3. That's crazy. We have Watford, and I think they only went down last season. I'm not too sure. But a team that went up 3 spots from last month. This is a nice surprise to see. We have Preston North End. They're in 10th place, Preston North End. In 9th, the team that is exactly where they were a month ago, which is really funny to see given all the movement from these teams here. But this team, they stayed put. They didn't do any of that fancy climbing or falling business. Sunderland right there, 9th. 8th place, actually another team that didn't move an inch. We have Norwich City right there. 7th, this is a team that went up. Hold on, this is a huge leap for them. Hold on. My math is really bad right now. They went up 5, 6, 7. They went up 8 places. That's a terrible 8. I'm sorry. They went up 8 places. That's crazy. I don't even know how you do that. Coventry City, wow. And they're only a point off of the promotion playoffs. I hope they get in. That's fantastic. What a story for them. 6th, the team that hasn't moved. They just got a really great signing. They had a good transfer window, actually. They just won a really big match. That's Hull City. They had a big win, great transfer window. Hull City right there. 5th place. Also a team that hasn't moved. And that is West Bromwich Albion, but I'll just put them as West Brom. They haven't moved a bit there. In 4th place, where were they earlier? Where did I have them on the last video? They were in 2nd, so they've dropped 2 spots. We have Ipswich Town. In 3rd, exactly where they were last time. Leeds United. I'd be happy to see Leeds back in the Premier League, but I'd like Hull to make it as well. I would like to see Hull City make it as well. up 2 spots from where they were last time. A huge leap for them. The Saints, Southampton, they're right there. Look at that, 5 wins in their last 6, same as Leeds, but they have a draw instead of a loss. This top 4 is super tight though, like it is super tight. Top 4, and finally top of the league. They haven't moved a bit. Just a totally dominant team. They've not stopped their dominant ways. Be interesting to see what this team does when they get back to the Premier League. Leicester City. So we have a lot of movement in this league compared to the Premier League. That's why a lot of people prefer the Championship. I need to start watching it more, to be honest with you. I just don't watch very much of it. Alright, now we get to League One. And I don't have any, ups or downs compared to last month because I didn't cover this league last month. So I'll just list the teams here at the bottom of the league. We have Carlisle United, 20 points just ahead of them. We have Fleetwood down, just ahead of Fleetwood down in 22nd place. We have Cheltenham down, I'm assuming that's how you spell it. And just ahead of them, we have Reading. We have Reading. Okay. Now, 20th and 20th, we've got Port Vale. Ahead of them we have Charlton Athletic. 18th, we've got Burton Albion. In 17th place, we have Exeter City. 16th place, we have Shrewsbury Town. In 15th place, we have the Wickham Wanderers. The Wickham Wanderers. 14th place, we've got Cambridge United. Cambridge United. 1 spot ahead of them. We have Wigan Athletic, 12th place. We have Lincoln City. Now this one's funny to me because there's Lincoln City, Oregon that I've been to tons of times. It's a little beach town. I'm sure it's very different from this Lincoln City, but it's funny when I read that. 11th place. Northampton down. 10th place. The Bristol team that I think is a little bit cooler than the other one in the championship. The Bristol Rovers. Ahead of them, a team that I'd like to see get back to the Premier League someday soon. A team with a lot of history. this season. Then 8th place, a team that I would love to see go up to the championship, a team that I've played a lot as in FIFA, and I don't really know why. Blackpool. Blackpool in one spot ahead of them. Oxford United, Oxford United. Okay, 6th place. We've got Stevenage in 5th place. It's Barnsley. In 4th place, we've got Peterborough United. 3rd place, Bolton Wanderers. Now we get to our 2 automatic promotion spots, just barely hanging on, only a point ahead of Bolton. We have Derby County. And now the team in 1st place. What's funny is I didn't realize this, but I am actually in the process of recording and editing what's going to be a long-form multi-part FIFA career mode with this team that I'm going to upload onto this channel probably starting next week. With this team right here, Portsmouth, taking them from the bottom to the top. Road to glory, I think they call it, with this team right here, Portsmouth, with a nice little comfortable lead here, 4 points shy of Derby County, but it must be said they played an extra game, and they played multiple extra games compared to these teams here. But for the time being, Portsmouth is number 1. Okay, finally. Finally, we end with League 2. Unfortunately, the bottom here is a little bit cut off. But at the bottom we have Forest Green, Rovers, and just ahead of them Sutton United, neither of whom look like they will be getting out of this automatic relegation spot, unfortunately for them. And 7 points clear of Sutton United in a pretty comfortable position here in 22nd. We have Doncaster. Rovers. Can anyone tell me why so many English clubs have Rovers in the name? Like, where does that come from? Is it like a team that went around playing other teams? Was it like a traveling team kind of thing? I don't know, let me know. That's my theory. 21st place, we have Colchester United. Just ahead of them, we've got Grimsby Town. In 19th place, we have Salford City. In 18th place, we have Dean Gaffney with Bradford City. 17th spot, Swindon Town. 16th place, Tranmere Rovers. 15th place, we've got Walsall. And just ahead of them, we have Crawley Town. 13th was kind of itchy there, I don't know why. County AFC Association Football Club. And ahead of them we've got Morecambe. 11th place, another club with a name I've always just loved the name of, because it's so funny to me. Accrington Stanley. Ahead of them in 10th place, we've got Gillingham. And in 9th, we have AFC Wimbledon, the Phoenix Club. The Phoenix Club there. And in 8th place, we've got Harrogate down. 7th place, if you watched Welcome to Wrexham, you will know this team. Notts County. And ahead of them we have MK Dons, the very controversial club. In 5th place, Crew Alexandra. Now, speaking of Wrexham, at one point they were top of the league, or number 2 at the very least when I was looking. But now they have dropped 4th and they are no longer in an automatic promotion spot. But they do have 2 games in hand here, so hopefully they can jump up here at least to 3rd, maybe to 2nd, who knows. But just ahead of Wrexham is Barrow. 2nd place we've got Mansfield down. And finally top of League 2 we've got Stockport County. So there we have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My hand is quite tired now. I'm sorry if my handwriting kind of deteriorated there. Not that there was much to deteriorate, but I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys.